Yo, what's the deal? What's good? What's good? You know, was on a mission every day. HOMEIncTV. What's the deal, yo? I'm just here trying to knock some new shit. You feel me? And we gonna do some live reactions. You know what I'm saying? And this come from a post from my boy DL Hughley. This an old clip right here though. This shit was a year ago. We just finna show you how dirty these motherfucking crackers is. Fuck that. That's what we gonna call it. Live reaction of these dirty ass crackers. That's what we gonna call this. Dirty cracker reaction.
You understand that? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not out here complaining. I know. That was the thing. Nobody cares what you do anymore. I know. Nobody cares what you do anymore. You understand that? Lean back. Nobody cares what you do anymore. Lean back. How the fuck am I gonna lean back with the fucking you holding my well? Like, right?
The cracker tried to trip him. He wasn't going. The cracker tried to trip him.
You're done.
Cracker weak as fuck. That man in handcuffs. You still can't sweep him?
Are we done now?
Cracker tried to sweep that leg, sweep that man.
I can't. You're done.
Man, what the fuck? Y'all see that shit though?
Fucking you hold my well. We're not gonna do this, right? Stop.
The fuck?
You're done. You're done.
Puss ass cracker. Dirty motherfucker.
You're done. I can't. I can't. You're done.
Nigga in handcuffs on the ground, bro. That nigga took a heel to the face, cuz. Niggas die from that. Niggas die from that type of shit. This shit was a year ago, so hopefully this man getting some money, you know what I'm saying? This supposed to be a homeless man, so hopefully he ain't homeless no more, you feel me? You feel me? Hopefully he got a nice house owned by 4 acres. At least. What kind of puss ass shit is that? Puss ass crackers ain't nothing, bro. Without that badge, you ain't shit. Even with that badge, you ain't shit. All you puss ass crackers that's like that, fuck y'all. Kill yourself, die slow, bitch. That's why your wives be getting fucked every night, every day you on patrol, bitch. Every day you on patrol, bitch. Your wife sucking a real nigga dick, bitch. Every last one of you puss ass crackers. And if it ain't your wife, your daughter doing it, bitch. Fuck y'all crackers. What kind of whole ass shit is that? Look at the search. Can y'all see the search? Police kicks man in the head. Look how many motherfucking clips it is, though. Different clips, different scenarios from years ago to months ago.
Body camera video shows a police officer releasing a police dog on an unarmed black man.
What? Hold on, let's listen to this shit.
Body
What the
camera
fuck?
video shows a police officer releasing a police dog on an unarmed black man after he surrendered following a high-speed chase. Jesse Kirsch has.
So he surrendered and you puss ass cracker still released the dog?
Do not let them.
So that nigga surrendered and y'all still let the dog bite him up? How much money can a nigga get for that now? What?
His hands clearly in the air. 23-year-old.
You weaponizing the animal?
Unarmed black man.
That's worse than shooting a nigga. That's worse than shooting a nigga, bro.
The Ohio State Highway Patrol says the disturbing July 4th incident came after an attempted traffic stop. Police
On July 4th.
Over for driving this semi-truck as he in a left rear mud flat. Not sure what the problem is. When Rose refused to stop, police chased him for nearly 30 minutes before he stopped and exited the vehicle.
Bell driver on the phone right now.
According to authorities, Rose called 911 himself and got out of the semi unarmed with his hands raised.
So that nigga called the police when he was getting pulled over. Let the motherfuckers know what was going on.
But state police say a dog was still unleashed by Circleville Canine Officer Ryan Speakman. to let a dog bite. Authorities say Rose was treated.
Nobody was trying to hurt y'all. Just let the dog bite me. Look at that shit, man.
A felony of the 4th degree.
That an officer.
Look at that shit on that man. Or they make him lose his arm for that bullshit, bro.
Had his hands in the air and was on his knees. We were mortified by that behavior.
Tonight,
look, man, they got the old lady mortified.
Are declining to comment. Here in Circleville, the police department.
Man, you don't even hear black lady, old black lady using words like mortified. She said she was mortified.
The canine officer in question is still on active duty. All of this as state police say that the incident
That's fucking
remains
crazy,
under
dog.
investigation. Kate?
That's fucking
Thanks for
wild,
watching our
bro.
YouTube channel. Follow today.
Fuck that YouTube channel. Fuck these crackers, bro. Talking about nobody trying to hurt you. Nah, y'all were trying to hurt that man. Why the fuck that police? Why the fuck was loose then? That man got up with his hands up, and y'all still had the dog loose. The fuck kind of shit is that? That was 14 hours ago, yo. That shit happened yesterday, nigga. They posted this shit yesterday, nigga. This shit was on July 4th, nigga, 3 weeks ago. So imagine what happened yesterday, nigga, that they ain't gonna post about till motherfucking October. Pussy ass cracker doing a nigga dirty right now. You ain't even gonna know about it till October. Fuck them pussy ass crackers, bitch. Fuck all y'all. Dividendsapparel.com, you feel me? I created this shit for the youth, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got a baby as my logo because babies are the future, you feel me? They say kids are the future. Yeah, man, this is real nigga live reactions. We doing some real nigga live reactions right now. I'm starting some new shit. I don't want to do shit like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own shit, you feel me? So I'm gonna do the shit how I do the shit. How I feel like I want to do the shit. The niggas ain't better than me, you feel me? I always end up watching that shit on accident for some reason. I don't know.
Retry the case, or they can negotiate the case, or they could just dismiss the case.
Right.
They're not going to dismiss a double homicide where you're looking at the death penalty. They're just not going to. And Melly probably isn't going to take any kind of deal because any kind of deal that they would give him would be life without parole, and he's not going to do that.
Hey yo, just so motherfucker know, it was a 9-3 verdict. 9 for not guilty, 3 for guilty. And based on the information in the case, I was watching all that shit. It had to be 3 racist crackers that just didn't give a fuck. And they the reason that shit was a mistrial because they really feel like this man did that shit. They going based off of man's looks. And I bet they pussy ass crackers too. Bunch of racist motherfuckers. Because based on the facts of that case,
so
bitch.
And I've been in these situations. Today we are going to be
should have been not guilty verdict. That boy should be free right now.
What it means to have a mistrial and what it means to have a hung jury.
You shouldn't even be able to motherfucking.
Go to contractscounsel.com if
shouldn't even be no mistrial.
Need a lawyer, or if you are a lawyer.
Now what the state need to do is dismiss that case because they know they ain't had no fucking case.
And write contracts.
Y'all might well dismiss that shit, man.
Your services. So go to contractscounsel.com. That's contractscounsel.com. And
bet you need to
and you can help a lot
dismiss that case against Melly.
Not enough lawyers.
Free Melly.
So go to contractscounsel.com if you are in fact a lawyer.
I don't believe that man did that shit.
Or if you need more information about it, just hit me up. We can get you set up or go to the link down below and contractscounsel.com. He killed 2 of his partners with the other partner in the car. So we're gonna react to Melly. First, if you remember, about 7 hours into their deliberation, the jury had a question. So let's go to the question first, and then we'll kind of dovetail that into what is going to happen later. The judge received
it. They're going to dismiss the case. That's what the fuck going to happen.
Last week, right in the Melly trial. And whenever and a lot of times jurors have questions.
And they can be anything from as mundane as, can we get another copy of the instructions, or can we get something to eat, or, you know, we want to see a piece of evidence. And in this case, they have a question about being deadlocked. So let's see what the question is.
Based on, I received this juror inquiry form that is signed by the foreperson and reads as follows. State of Florida versus Jamal Evans, case number 19-001-872 CF10A. Check the box, ask the following question. What if we can't come to a decision? Everyone is stuck on which side they've chosen, signed by the foreperson.
So whenever they ask a question, sometimes if it's an innocuous question, the judge can just deal with it and send a note back. Like, can we get a transcript? And the answer would just be no, because there's no transcript. But in this case, when they have something like this, everybody has to be assembled. So they bring everybody back into the jury. The defendant is in the jury, or in the courtroom, the defense lawyers, the prosecutor, and the judge. And then they do it in open court. They read the question. Now, they've only been at that point when the judge got that question, they've only been deliberating for about 7 hours. That's not really enough time to create a cause of mistrial. So let's see how the defense reacted to that.
This decision that Mr. Adelstein brought something to my attention out of the Thomas case, which is the Supreme Court case, and it says, as noted, every uncharged issue must be decided upon the particular facts and circumstances surrounding the individual case. So that goes to the issue of individuality and whether or not it should be tailored to the circumstances of a particular case. And we are taking a position that mirrors what the Supreme Court has declared, that modification of Allen charges is not foreign, as a matter of fact.
So what he's talking about is an Allen charge. An Allen charge, Allen's just a case. And whenever you hear like a Frank's hearing or a Daubert hearing, or in this case, an Allen charge, they all relate to a particular case. And an Allen charge is basically the judge saying, okay, guys, I know you think you're deadlocked, but you need to put a little more effort into this, go back and deliberate some more. So let's see. So we'll listen to the charge.
The Supreme Court has directed that it should be tailored to the perfect circumstances surrounding him. So that we may take out.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Someone want to bring jury?
Yes, sir.
Free that boy Jamil, man. I don't think he did.
My bailiff did. It's not signed by the foreperson, but it's a note that was handed to him that says, are we allowed to have Apple Watches?
You know where that boy did that shit.
That's probably.
And they ain't got no evidence on it.
In the jury.
That's crazy.
As I tried to explain to you earlier, all the electronic devices are basically
He uses bullshit ass text messages. Them bitches were using text messages from niggas that was trying to recruit him into something that he wasn't even going in. They're trying to pull up text messages. Out of context text messages.
That's kind of a dick move if somebody did that. Otherwise, whoever has the Apple Watch is not being truthful to the court, and they're putting it in their pocket. That's interesting.
What if we can't come to a decision? Everyone is stuck on which side they've chosen, signed by the foreperson. All right. So what I'd like to tell you, or read to you, is an instruction that's called Jury Deadlock 4.1, and it reads as follows. I know that all of you have worked hard to try to find a verdict in this case. It apparently has been impossible for you so far. Sometimes.
Are you seeking a future-proof career in IT? Maybe you're interested in software development or cybersecurity.
I guess they want me to get YouTube Premium, huh?
You so far.
Not gonna happen.
Sometimes an early vote before discussion can make it hard to reach an agreement about the case later. The vote, not the discussion, might make it hard to see all sides of the case. We are all aware that it's legally permissible for a jury to disagree. There are two things a jury can lawfully do: agree on a verdict or disagree on the facts of the case. Excuse me. There are two things.
So when you're back in the jury room, and and like he says, a lot of times an early vote makes it difficult for you to change your position later on.
That a jury can lawfully do: agree on a verdict or disagree on what the facts of the case may truly be. There is nothing to disagree about on the law. The law is, as I told you. If you have any disagreements about the law, I should clear them up for you now. That should be my problem, not yours. If you disagree over what you believe the evidence showed, then only you can resolve that conflict, if it is to be resolved. I have only one request of you. By law, I cannot demand this of you, but I want you to go back to the jury room, then taking turns, tell each of the other jurors about any weaknesses of your own position. You should not interrupt each other or comment on each other's views until each of you have had a chance to talk. After you have done that, if you simply cannot reach a verdict, then return to the courtroom, and I will declare this case mistried and will discharge you with my sincere appreciation for your services. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now retire and continue with your deliberations.
So if they can't come to a verdict, then it's a mistrial. And we'll talk about what happens if that's the case, which it is the case. So let's take a look at what happened later.
Ladies and gentlemen, the juror 44 indicates that after further discussions reviewing the evidence clearly amongst the jurors, you're still unable to reach a unanimous decision. So at this time, what I'm going to do is just declare this trial and indicate to you how much we appreciate the fact that you were here.
So they sent a second note into the courtroom saying we can't, and I don't know how many, it was like 17 hours later or however many hours, it was yesterday afternoon that they came up with, that they just couldn't come to a decision. And so the judge declared a mistrial. What happens next? Well, when you have a mistrial as a result of this, there's no conviction, right? But the charges are still there and pending. So it doesn't get dismissed. Some people say, oh, you only need one juror to, no, you don't. You need all 12 to go guilty or not guilty, either way. Now, the prosecutor obviously has the discretion to either retry the case, or they can negotiate the case, or they could just dismiss the case. They're not going to dismiss a double homicide where you're looking at the death penalty. They're just not going to. And Melly probably isn't going to take any kind of deal, because any kind of deal that they would give him would be life without parole, and he's not going to do that. So, in all likelihood, they're going to.
And I don't think he did it. I don't think he should.
Where does Melly go when he's doing that? Well,
take that shit to the door,
He sits
nigga.
in jail, like he has been this whole time. And how long has he been in custody? A long ass time. He's been in there a long, long time. Now, can the defense move for bail after this? Sure, they could. But I don't think nothing's changed except for the timing of things. And one could argue that he's been waiting so long that he's, presumed guilty before innocent, and that is. But the
and that's
court
that
has
bullshit.
the obligation when somebody is.
That this man locked up
on a
for
case
5
like
years,
this, to
bro.
deny bail, generally speaking, and not an obligation, but
5 years of
that's how
waiting
they
trial,
come
and they ain't
down.
even got
If they
the
deny the
evidence for
bail,
this shit.
they can't be wrong. If they side with the prosecutor, they can't be wrong. You don't want to be soft on crime and be looking at re-election, and so
And it's fucked up, because guess what? 4-5 fucking years out the game, not perfecting your craft, all the money you lost when you was at the peak, you was at the top. You was at the peak of your career, reaching the peak of your career. Your homies get killed, they put it on you. They ain't even got the evidence. They lock your ass up for 4, 5 years. Boy, you can't sue them bitches to get your money back for all that lost time. Boy, that's 5 years lost time. So if he get a not guilty verdict, he went to trial for this, and he is granted not guilty. He don't get none of that time back. He can't remake none of the money. They're not even gonna award him no money for wasting that man's time for 4, 5 fucking years, just because they want to pin a double homicide on a rapper. And they don't even have not one piece of concrete evidence. Not one. They got a lot of speculation and experts that was proven wrong by other experts. Only person that really know what happened is them motherfuckers though, for real. And God, nigga. And if he did do some type of shit like that, karma gonna get him. Even if he get a not guilty plea, karma will get him if he did it. I don't believe he did that shit though. Nah. No, I don't believe he did that shit. Shit like that, I don't go down like that, bro.
It's an elected office. It's a public office with a public persona, and this is a high profile case. He ain't getting it, period. And then after this, we got a little bit of a color play-by-play from the defense lawyers. Let's see what they have to say.
Just had the mistrial called, and I need to have both of your reactions.
And all these snitches, all this snitch shit going on here, you don't think the other nigga would have folded if he was in with it? The other nigga, come on, man. These niggas folding like clothes, nigga, like lawn chairs, man. Come on, man. Niggas been folding left and right, boy. You think these niggas had anything to do with it? Niggas wouldn't be folding right now. And they already got the jit. They already got jit supposedly snitching before. You know what I'm saying? You don't think he would have told, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe Jit did that shit.
We want to thank the jury for their great efforts that they've extended over this period of time. But we are somewhat disappointed that Melly is not walking out the door with us. That's all I can say for right now.
And David, do you have anything you want to say further?
I don't really have much to add except to say that the jury did pay attention. We asked them to do a lot, and they hung in there and gave it its best effort. Their best effort is the most we could ask of them. So.
And what are your next steps as far as Melly is concerned? Are there going to be any efforts to try to get him out on bond?
We're not at liberty to discuss that at this point.
What are you at liberty to discuss? Can you tell us anything about next steps? Okay, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
It should not. The
I
fuck.
like that.
Because bitches always want to know
less is
something.
more. You know,
Bitches always want to know
guys who
something.
get out there and
Trying to fuck shit up. When you let bitches know something, they want to fuck the shit up.
or whatever. But these guys are to the point, and
Don't let a bitch know shit.
Both lawyers, I think, did a tremendous job. And I don't know if this is true or not. I think Melly's mom has said something like that. The verdict was.
Bitches like to know your next move so they can try to block it.
I don't know how she would know that unless
Remember
she
that
talked
shit.
to other jurors.
Bitches will love to know your next
thing.
move just so that they can try to block it, bro.
So these
bitches will love to know your
defense
next
lawyers
move.
and the prosecutors could go talk to those
bro,
jurors
keep
that
that
they
shit
want
to yourself,
to,
bro. Don't let these
because they're not
motherfuckers know
gonna,
your next move.
when they
bro.
convene a new trial,
Dirty motherfucker.
different jury altogether. And the nice thing about that is you can
It's a
see
dirty,
what
dirty
worked,
world that we live
what didn't work, and that would be very instructive for a new trial. So this has been our reaction to the mistrial declared in the state of Florida versus YNW Melly. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers. Make sure you go to Contracts Counsel.
Nah, fuck all that. Yeah, we just gonna wrap that shit up like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. HOMEIncTV. Hustles on a mission every motherfucking day. You did. know what I'm saying? Stay on your motherfucking mission, nigga. Stay hustling. Stay focused. Stay the fuck out the way, nigga. Enough of these puss ass crackers. I'm ready to laugh and shit. Fuck this. Next live reaction, we gonna laugh at some shit. Fuck these puss ass fuck niggas. Fuck crackers. Fuck these puss ass fuck crackers. That's what I mean. So, yeah. Y'all niggas, stay out the way. And go shop. Dividendsapparel.com, you feel me? Straight like that.